No, I don't think it should be, because that's his stuff that he's doing outside of work and for a hobby, for entertainment. And I don't think that whatever the charges is for him being in court, should he take that and bring it in.
Sounds like some white supremacist, heteropatriarchal, ableist, capitalist bullshit.
If what you're convicted of, if the case or whatever and the evidence is building up against you and it's matching the exact same story that you wrote about, then maybe it's valid for them to use that in court.
So my answer to that would be hell no. That makes no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Isn't it music usually made up?
No, I don't think that's a valid form of proof in the legal setting.
All right, what's going on, everybody? It's Capitaltfilmz here, back again with a public interview video. Today be asking people about rap lyrics in the court system. Should it be used? I did an interview with Lamar Skeete, who's currently facing life in prison, and his lyrics are used against him in the court system. So I'll be putting people onto that story and seeing if they agree with it. Should it be used in the court system? So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, keep supporting for new videos. Can we start with your name?
Maria?
Maria, thank you for stopping here with us today. My name is Tashawn. The topic is lyrics being used in the courtroom. So I don't know if you heard of Lamar Skeete. Have you heard that name before?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, so you know Lamar Skeete, that case, his own lyrics, rap lyrics were used against him in the court system. So you just want to know what's your opinion? Do you think that it should be used in the court system, or you think no, it doesn't have a place in there?
No, I don't think it should be, because that's his stuff that he's doing outside of work and for a hobby, for entertainment. And I don't think that whatever the charges is for him being in court, should he take that and bring it in. Because when people are rapping, they're rapping about experiences, lifestyles, what's happened to them. And some people might take it the wrong way and misconstrue it to be violent, but it's not. It's the way they speak it. And if it's a juror sitting there, they can be swayed to go the wrong way. It's not right. They shouldn't do it. I think it's totally wrong. I do. My son's a rapper, and I don't think that's right, because the way he raps is not the way he's living. It's what's caused him to rap, the experiences. But he's not living like that, but do you know what, am I saying it right?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know if I'm saying it, yeah, so, and it's a black person too? Yeah, no, it's bullshit. I'm sorry, it's not right. We all have, music is like art, and it's a form of speech, and we all have our rights to speak, right?
Who am I here with?
Rachel.
Rachel, my name is Tashawn, and the topic is, rap lyrics being used in the court system. And have you heard of Lamar Skeete?
No.
Okay, Lamar Skeete was an artist, and he actually got sentenced to life in prison for murder, and they actually used his own lyrics against him. So we just want to know, what do you think about that? Does that have a place in the court system of Canada? Should we be using lyrics to sentence people? Should we be using as evidence?
It sounds like some white supremacist, heteropatriarchal, ableist, capitalist bullshit.
Yeah.
So no.
On that?
That sounds like using people's art and pain in ways that they express themselves for catharsis, for healing, for monetary gain against them. What does a rap lyric have to do with the court system? I was an attorney. It has nothing to do with the court system, I can tell you that. So, bullshit.
My name is Jenna. Come check out my parents' restaurant. We got some shawarma, falafel.
The Lebanese foods? Okay. So today's topic is rap lyrics being used in the criminal justice system. Should it be used in the courtroom? First question is, do you know who Lamar Skeete is?
No.
Okay, Lamar Skeete is a Toronto rap artist whose own lyrics are actually used against him to sentence him to life. So we want to know, do you think it's right that a judge can, use the lyrics against you and convict you? Should it be used as evidence? Yes or no?
Can I elaborate?
Of course.
Okay, I think that if what you're convicted of, if the case or whatever and the evidence is building up against you and it's matching the exact same story that you wrote about, then maybe it's valid for them to use that in court. But otherwise, writing is art, music's art. So I can fucking write about killing whoever the fuck I want and not actually have to do it, and that wouldn't be fair. But obviously, if you're I shot him with a gun 7 times, and then the guy got shot 7 times with the same gun you're rapping about, you gotta,
Okay, so you're basically saying, yeah, they can use it, but it's if it's the relevance and if it can match to the exact crime. But what if the courts can try and twist the words and the type of things you say, and they try and twist it to make it match? Then what do you say? Who's in charge of saying, okay, that's a reach, or no, that's accurate?
Well, I think if they're turning it into something that they're like using it like, oh, like he raps about this, and he is clearly an aggressive person because he raps about this, then that wouldn't like. But that's up to the jury who's there. So like that just depends on the person who's like. In the case if I was there and I was the jury, I'd be like, well, that doesn't like match up. But that just depends on the jury and the judge. That's who decides it.
So it should have to be point blank obvious. You can't be able to reach. Yeah. All right. Adam, my name is Tashawn. Okay, the topic today is rap lyrics being used in the court system. So, first question is, do you know who Lamar Skeete is? Have you heard of that name?
No.
Okay, so Lamar Skeete was actually a Toronto rap artist who got convicted of murder, and they actually used his own lyrics used against him to convict him.
In court.
In court. They played back his song, a freestyle he did, and they connected that and said that's motive and that's evidence and you are guilty of murdering this person. So we want to know what you think. Should rap lyrics be used in the court of law?
My nephew, I went to his death metal show the other day. He's singing about Satan and blood and whatever. He's 14 years old, and he's the nicest kid you'll ever meet. So my answer to that would be, hell no. That makes no sense. That makes no sense whatsoever. That'd be like if I watch a Netflix show that has, I don't know, 2 guys together. Does that mean I'm gay? No.
Do you know who Lamar Skeete is?
No.
Okay, so Lamar Skeete is a Toronto rap artist who was convicted of life in prison with his own rap lyrics being used as evidence. So, do you think it is right for the court system to actually use rap lyrics, to convict people? Say this is evidence and we're convicting you of this crime with that.
Can you explain more? Were they saying that it was like...
So he did a freestyle while he was in jail, and they said he used words basically saying that we don't talk to he used the word coppers. So the courts then connected that to say, well, you don't speak to police and you killed this person because they spoke to police because that's what you don't believe that. His story is a very complex one. If I explain it, we'll be here all day. But
okay.
That's basically.
And he is saying that he's just making up.
And he said it was just a general statement that he doesn't talk to police, but because the person he's being accused of killing spoke to police, they said that he did do the killing because of the rap lyrics. They said that's motive. So do you agree with that?
I guess it depends on the situation, but it isn't it like music usually made up? Yeah, I would think if it's made up, then no.
All right, so can we start with your name?
Chris.
Chris, my name is Tashawn. Okay, so today the topic is rap lyrics being used in the court system. So my first question for you, do you know who Lamar Skeete is?
I don't, sorry.
Okay, so Lamar Skeete was a Toronto rap artist who's actually convicted to life for murder, and they use his own rap lyrics against him. So you want to know, what do you think of that? Do you think it is right for the courts to actually use court lyrics against people to convict people?
No, I don't think that's a valid form of proof in the legal setting.
Can you elaborate on that a little?
I think if we took, I guess, artistic expression to be a form of confession, it would kind of go against the spirit of art, and it would lead to a lot of like self-censorship and prevent authentic expression by artists. And I also just don't think that it lines up with like what we have in our current legal system. So I think that no, it shouldn't be taken as valid proof in cases like this.
All right, so there you have it. We spoke to a couple of people about the topic, and we got a lot of the same sentiments. A lot of people felt like it's bullshit. It shouldn't be used, and a lot of people don't even notice what's going on. That courts are using rap lyrics to convict mans, and we got to be careful what we say. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Capital T Filmz, and shot by T on the camera behind the scenes right now. Appreciate you, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one.